Hey, what's going on, guys? John Cochran, the King of Systems here, and I want to give you guys kind of a market update. Obviously, we know that we're in a crazy, weird market. You know, the market's changing extremely quickly. We can't even look at comps anymore as investors, really past like June. Me personally, any properties that we're looking to buy, I really won't look at comps unless they are from July, August, or September comps. So really over the past 90 days is all I will go through and look at. But I wanted to kind of give everybody kind of a glimpse into what I'm seeing into the real estate business and kind of adjustments that my own personal business is doing. And we're doing about 10 deals a month right now. So we buy a lot of properties that from anybody. We buy a lot of leads. And when we bring a lead in and basically we are going to buy the property with the end in mind that we're going to be selling it to a retail buyer. That means that trash outs that we are doing and those, just might be quick trash outs, seller doesn't need much work to the property, anything like that. And we just want to go through, put it under contract, maybe go through and buy it, and then we're going to list it on the market for a retail buyer. We are no longer buying those properties. Very dangerous right now. Interest rates have, went crazy up, obviously. And what we have noticed in those types of scenarios, that when we're buying and we're just doing like the home doesn't need much work, and then we're going to be selling to a retail buyer, those properties are just sitting, up onto the market. So we are no longer buying those properties like that. That also includes properties that we would look at and actually rehab. Whether it's a big rehab or a small rehab, we are not doing any of that right now. We are not purchasing properties right now with the end in mind of selling it to a retail buyer. Every single one that we've done over the past 30, 45 days, we have had to sit on a little bit longer than what we wanted to, and I got nervous on every single one of those. So I would just tell you guys that you need to really be careful on what you are buying out there right now and what you are putting under contract right now. So again, those are two properties that we are just not buying, which is, properties that are all fixed up and they're nice, but we're getting a great discount on those. And then, we're going to be just buying and selling to a retail buyer. I used to be able to do that 4 months ago, make a lot of money. Can't do that right now. So we stopped buying those particular properties. We are not doing any type of rehabbing right now. And that would also be a retail buyer on the end. So what am I doing right now? Very simple. We are buying properties, a lot of properties, but the end buyer must be another investor. We are buying those. So a landlord or another rehabber. So we are buying those and selling to them, or that is one that we are doing a lot of, and we are also doing a lot of subject to transactions right now. Subject to transactions is what we're doing a lot of, and we are also going through and doing a ton, and I mean a ton, of wholesaling. But that's just updates that we're making into this weird market that I don't think anybody is really knows what's going to happen per se. I've listened to a lot of things with this, but I'm only gauging this from my own personal experience, what I'm seeing into our market of Dayton, Ohio. And right now I'm not fearful at all, but I'm being very cautious on what we buy. So no buying where there's a retail buyer on the end. We're only buying if there's going to be an investor, cash buyer in the end, or if it is a subject to transaction. Comment below. I'd love to know and hear what you have seen into your market. But other than that, just wanted to update everybody and kind of let you know what I'm doing into our personal business.